WWE Rock MCK here, and this is a review of the new Table for 3 that aired last night after Monday Night Raw. This is the Shield reunion one. This one ran 19 minutes and 23 seconds long, so it's one of the shorter Table for 3s that they have came out with. A little disappointed that I didn't reach over the 20-minute mark, but all in all, it really wasn't that, it was good if you are a big fan of the Shield. If you're not, I don't know if I suggest watching this one. Only because 90% of the talking came from Dean Ambrose. I mean, I love Dean Ambrose, but no one else really talked. There was a little bit about Seth when he talked about how he doesn't have to shave his legs anymore and how great he feels about that, and pretty much finding the SWAT gear, and I'm talking about how they were actually supposed to come down with shields, which they showed a picture of, and the turtlenecks that they used to wear in NXT. That was really all Seth had to say. He didn't even talk about really turning on the guys either, which was a little weird. I thought they would make that a vocal point. Roman Reigns probably said the least out of anyone. He didn't really even mention that he headlined WrestleMania or won a Royal Rumble or became champion at all, which I think was weird because they had like a whole point when they were like, well, let's talk about what we've done from this point on, and Roman just kind of sat there and was quiet. The guy who accomplished more than the other two you would think would be the person to say like, oh, I did this and this and this, but he didn't really say much. And truthfully, he didn't say much throughout the entire 19 minutes. He just kind of sat there, which I find weird. I really thought Dean was going to be the quiet one out of all three, but instead it was the other way around. I mean, Dean had a lot of good insight about, you know, finding out how their entrance is, coming up with a name by themselves, coming up with the SWAT gear by themselves, and pretty much the promos, and they talked a little bit about all those old camera promos that they used to have and how much all of them hated every single one of those and never thought any of them were worth anyone really ever having to sit through to watch. But overall, that was really it. They pretty much just said how they think they're one of the only teams to start and still have a great legacy to this day, even though it's only been 3 years, but how much they've accomplished in those 3 years is amazing. And that's pretty much all they talked about in 19 minutes. It was good. There was a couple of points I wish they would talk about, but they didn't. But overall, if you're a big fan of the Shield, definitely check this out. If you're not a big fan of the Shield, I don't suggest watching it. But that's our review. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, because as always, more to come.